guys, happy Friday. Hopefully you can hear me okay in here. I'm in my bathroom and it's a little echoey. So as you jump on, let me know if you can hear me okay or if it sounds kind of bad. I'm gonna give it just a couple minutes. I have been waiting all day for this. You guys, I have been 100% on track with my eating plan. Hey, Kim. I've been 100% on track with my eating plan, as has Kim. I'm so happy for our group. But one of the awesome things about this eating plan is that you can trade a carb for like a glass of wine or some chocolate or some popcorn or, you know, some kind of little treat. And that honestly is what keeps me sane on this plan, because as you guys know, I'm all about balance. Balance is the key to everything. So I got another message today telling me that someone absolutely loved my skin and they couldn't believe that I was the age that I was, and they wanted to know what I was using. And I would say that I get one of those messages probably at least twice a week. And while it is super flattering, it's almost embarrassing to admit what I actually use on my skin, because it's so minimal and so basic that sometimes I feel like maybe I should be doing more. But so I'm gonna sit in my bathroom. My guys are in the living room. You guys would not believe, I went to get on this video and all of a sudden I hear them screaming from Stephanie. If you're still on, I don't know if you just saw the fish that my husband just caught behind your house, but I was getting ready to go live and I hear them screaming. So I go out the door and literally there's my husband holding a fish that's, no joke guys, this freaking big in my bedroom. I jumped, it scared the crap out of me. He's like, hurry up, take a picture, I gotta get it back to the water. He's ridiculous. So Stephanie, that was behind your house. But so that's what happened right before this. Anyways, I'm gonna drink my wine. Hopefully you have some wine too. And I'm really just gonna show you guys what I use on my face. I know the lighting is very different than what I'm used to in here, so hopefully it's okay. But first of all, I use pretty much all Bare Minerals products on my skin. I know that there are good things to be said about that company, there are bad things to be said about that company, but for me personally, it's the only company that their products don't break out my skin. For the longest time, I thought that I had acne-prone skin. And as I started to clean up my diet, I started to clean up the products that I was using, I realized that I didn't really have acne skin. I was having a reaction to different ingredients and different foods and things like that, and that sometimes will come out as skin issues. So just something to think about. If you are not happy with the way that your skin is right now, it's worth looking into maybe some ingredients that you're using or possibly some food sensitivities. I don't like to use food allergies because it's kind of a different thing. But I really think that all of us have some foods that our body is just sensitive to and we personally don't care for. Our bodies don't care for. Our tongues might care for them, but our bodies don't care for them. So I use their actually I'll grab the stuff that I use for that. I use their cleanser. Whoops. It's called Pure Plush. And honestly, they just had like a whole revision of their skincare line. I'm not as impressed with this new version as I was with the old. This one is a little bit soapier feeling than the old one was. So yeah, that's what I use. And then for a moisturizer, I use this one. It's called Essential Moisturizing Soft Cream. You can get these at Ulta, or most places have like a legit Bare Minerals store or a boutique, I think they call it now. But either of those, that's just what I use for skincare, and that's basically it on my skin. As far as makeup goes, I have my makeup here. Again, I use Bare Minerals. So I used the original powder foundation for so long, and I loved it, but then they started coming out with all this cool new stuff, and I was like, oh, let me try that. I I can't remember if I tried, the first one they came out with was called Bare Skin, and it was like a legit liquid foundation, and it was just like, it seemed a little too heavy. So when they came out with this one, it's called Complexion Rescue. I've actually just completely fallen in love with this product, guys. I've used it for probably about 2 years straight now. And it's called a tinted hydrating gel cream, but it's kind of like a tinted moisturizer with just a little bit more color than a tinted moisturizer would be, but it also has like this special serum in it. So it's really hydrating. It gives you like that dewy look instead of like that caked look, and I just really like it. It's a super light coverage. And that's really all I use, like makeup wise. I put that all on. If I'm going out with my husband and I need a little bit of a thicker coverage or a heavier coverage, they have, where's that one? They have this one called Bare Pro that's like a pressed compact, and I'll just put that on top, or I'll just use the original foundation and do like a dusting of that on top if I need just like a little bit more coverage, or I feel like I just need a little bit more, then I'll put that on. From there, I use their Warmth, which is kind of like a bronzer. I use this for blush most of the time, and I just use it like here. I don't get into like the highlighting and the contouring. I am really, really, really a girly girl, but I'm horrible at all that stuff, guys. Like if I try to do like makeup tutorials, I look like a legit clown. So I just don't do that. I use this. It's kind of like a bronzer. It gives me just enough color on my cheekbones. Every once in a while, I'll also use a few, like a regular blush that they have, because they have both. They have the Warmth and they have like a legit blush. So that's that. And then the other thing that I use is, I have two things that I use for my brows, because my brows and I fight a lot. I like to say I have cousins, not sisters. They're not twins. They never match. And it's just something that I'm always fighting with. I'm really, really looking into microblading. So if anybody has had microblading done, I'd love to hear your experience about that, because it's really stressing me out. But I think that the concept is really fun. So I'm looking into that. But this is Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And it's got like the spoolie on one side to shape them. And then it's got like, it's like a pencil that you just kind of fill in. And honestly, guys, since I got my lashes done, that's it. That's all I use. Every once in a while, I do put on the Bare Minerals Espresso eyeliner, because I really like eyeliner. I don't know why. Everybody tells me I shouldn't wear eyeliner because it'll make my lashes look longer, but for some reason, I just don't feel like they're all done until I put liner on. So if I'm really doing it, then I put liner on too. But honestly, guys, that's it. That's as simple as it gets. Those are the products that I use every day. I use the brushes from Bare Minerals. I don't use any like special expensive brushes. So that's it. I'll try to put a picture of each thing maybe down in the comments, and I'll put the picture of my husband's fish in the comments, because that was insane. But hopefully that helps you out. I promise there's no magic here. There's no magic, I promise. So cheers if you got some wine, and if you're trying out any of these products, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy Friday. Mwah.